Dear friends, I am Reverend Nta William Nte, a peace advocate. As we celebrate International Day for Peace, as a Cameroonian that has lived and watching my nation in ruin, watching the violence of the first order, as a clergy that has lived to see how human life that is sacred is being wasted, and as a true African that has lived to see our communities shattered and for people not to commune with their environment. It is a call for concern. This year, International Day for Peace talks about racism and building peace. End racism, build peace. It may be in our context in Cameroon, we may not in any way have been facing issues of racism. But the second concern is about building peace. Peace building is a process that involves everyone. Peace building is what we can do to guarantee sustainable development and a brighter future for our children's children. It is difficult to eradicate conflict, but dear friends, we can manage conflict and we can reduce conflict. Yes, because some of this conflict just come to help us better our path in the days ahead. I am begging on you that is watching me on this special day and this video that I sent out. Join me in the crusade for peace. Yes, a lot of friends talk about justice before peace, but you know, dear friends, these things are defined from where we stand. Someone who lives in the conflict torn area of the Northwest region, where their breakfast is tat, 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 their lunch is boom, 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 and their supper is kak, 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 kak. It becomes difficult when you sit and you talk about issues of justice, just at the time when we believe what is necessary at that point is ceasefire and a space so that there can be mutual dialogue and understanding. Someone who sits in the diaspora will be talking about justice, which is okay. But you talk about justice because you are in a calm place where you can advocate for justice. I know in our context, in the English speaking and North and English speaking zone, Northwest and Southwest, our concern is about ceasefire. Our concern is about bringing ourselves on a common table to talk peace and love, to employ the mechanism of justice for sustainable peace. I therefore urge you, my brother, my sister, be an advocate for peace. We have watched recently church houses burnt down, our roads destroyed, our villages discarded in very horrific nature. We have watched brothers and sisters killing one another. We have watched this day are people who have gone out advocating to fight for helpless men and women, taking the same people to painful path. How on earth can you believe and think that as an African one day someone can in any way, in any form of anger, put a church house ablaze. How on earth can we think that somebody, somewhere, somehow, can place a hand on God's anointed? The world is moving to something else, and it seems the devil is at work. Let's not give space and a chance to the devil. We can move on again. This I am convinced. When we respect opinion and respect humanity, when we show love in all its entirety to the people around us, when we value human lives just like we value our own lives, dear friends, we can live on peacefully again. Tomorrow will be better. No matter whatsoever thing we do, our tomorrow is in the hands of a known God. He is known because He created the world for a good purpose. We will all pass and go. Whether you are in America, whether you are in Africa, whether you are in Latin America, whether you are in Asia, whether you are in Australia, remember the world that we fight for today will always remain, but the human being that fight will never be there to even see what they fight for. Why not join me to celebrate this biblical verse from Ecclesiastes 7, verse 1, which says, a good name is better than an expensive perfume. In whatsoever place you find yourself, in a family setting, in a village setting, in a community, wheresoever space, friends, do the best you can do to keep a positive legacy. Love the people around you. For Paul says it is neither Jews nor Gentile, slaves or master. We are all God's children. And Jesus Christ makes it even very beautiful in Matthew 5, verse 9. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called children of God. I bless God's name for you. I pray for you day in, day out. And I hope that God intervene in our case. So that situation of injustice, situation of corruption, embezzlement, and those ills that shattered our society may be addressed by our God, that me and you can live in peace. I love you and happy Peace Day 2022. God bless you.